Welcome back, everyone, to Quest Center. Today, we're talking nothing but news. There was so much happening since the last episode, so there won't be like a main video game topic that we'll talk about. I'm not done with Arkham Knight, so so yeah, it's just gonna be all news for this episode. Which, I mean, I have over 30 video games to go over. We won't go into too much detail, but just talk about all the ones that were announced on, what was it, IGN Live, Xbox Showcase, and State of Play.
State of Play, and there was the IGN one? Was that the Summer Game Fest? Was that?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and tomorrow there is going to be a Nintendo Direct, but I mean, we can just talk about what happens to that on the next episode since we already have so much to talk about.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
they just announced it too, right? Like it just happened today.
Yeah, they announced it today that was going to happen. That it's going to happen tomorrow. But I was like, I'm pretty sure we have like a lot to talk about. So we can wait.
Worst case scenario, we just add it in at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but as always, I'm David. With me is
Sergio. Hello.
How are you been?
I've been good, honestly. I'm actually on parental leave right now from work, so I'm off for about 10 weeks. So this is my second week, and I've pretty much just wake up, take care of Zelda, and then Susan gets home, and then she puts her to bed around 8, and then I start playing video games. And I just recently beat Resident Evil 7 for the first time.
Nice.
And I liked it a lot. It was really good, and when I was playing it, I was like, I should have kept going the first time because I was already like more than halfway done with it. And then when it just kept going on and on and on, and I'm like, dude, just end. Like come on, I just want to finish the damn game already. So I finished that, and then what else was I playing before that? I forgot what I was playing, but yeah, I beat that, and I wasn't sure what to play, and then my brother and my cousin were like, hey, do you want to go watch the new Star Wars show with us? We're just going to watch it today. I was like, yeah, sure. So we saw the first 2 episodes, and I just got that Star Wars itch, and I was like, you know what? I never beat Star Wars Jedi Survival. That game's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
It's so hard. So I'm trying to beat that right now. But I'm enjoying it. I really love the first one, so this one's not too bad. The only thing that sucks, though, is that my D-pad somehow fucked up. So the left button on the D-pad doesn't work. And you can set 2 stances for your lightsaber. So you can, be, double wield, have the long, like, Darth Maul Vader's, the Darth Maul saber. Or just this, the standard Jedi one, right? So you can change stances. And you do that by clicking left or right. So I'm only playing with 1 stance at the moment just because my controller fucked up. But it was weird, though, because I was playing not too long ago and it fixed itself. So I was like, this is awesome. The game became so much easier, and then like 20 minutes later, it broke again.
Oops. Okay.
But yeah, so I have to get a new control.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Me, I haven't played much recently. Mostly just, man, what have I been doing? Mostly just, what's keeping me distracted is the reactions for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's right.
Yeah, been editing those. Our views aren't the same as it was in the beginning. Our first episode got like hundreds of views.
Yeah,
and now it's just been getting like, less than 100. But we've been getting comments from the same people in every video.
Hey, that's cool. At least you guys have like a little fan base,
Yeah, for sure. We always read their comments on every video we make, whichever ones they left. So it's been fun for sure. And then now I'm just getting ready to move. So
yeah, I saw your sister post like, I think bags or like luggage, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot that's happening this month.
Yeah, so I'm kind of slowly getting ready for that. I'm not really taking much, but sadly, on this episode, I'm gonna do it in video. I don't know. Gonna try to do your audio into like a waveform type of thing. again and see if I can do that. If I can't, then it's just gonna be a regular
Oh, that's fine. No worries.
audio podcast. No, but I mean, if it do it in video, this is gonna be the last time people see my room.
Woo!
At least for this podcast.
Are you gonna bring everything down, or are you just gonna keep it up there when you leave?
I think I'm gonna keep it up here. I don't know. My mom is literally like getting ready to make my room into her like nail salon place.
Oh, she's gonna start it up again?
Yeah, she wants to.
That's cool, dude. Yeah, because your sister was saying like my mom has plans for our rooms already.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's what I was like. What? That's why I asked, because I was like, oh, I didn't ask what your mom was gonna be doing with the rooms, but it makes sense, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
She's got to support your dad somehow. No, though.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she'll want to decorate her room, but like, it's not really gonna bother her much. So I don't know. Hopefully, she just kind of keeps it to the side, or I'll probably just end up putting it in the closet or something. But yeah, I do have one video game thing. Months and months ago, I pre-ordered actually a collector's edition of Sea of Stars. So before I only had like a digital.
The digital, yeah.
But now I have like a physical one. Sorry for the people who are not seeing the video. But
that's so sick, dude.
The artwork is great. And in the collector's though, it came with a sleeve for this box, and it is fantastic. It is literally beautiful.
That's cool, man.
Awesome. And then it came with just instruction manual and then this map of the world. Well, one side of it is the map of the world, but then the other is basically just like every single character that you meet.
That's the map?
Yeah. And cool. Here it's just all the characters and monsters that you fight and everything. It's insane. And then it came with some stickers. I already put them up. I put some on my PC.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Right there. And then I put some on the
PS5?
On the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch. So it all just came together. So yeah, there was a lot of stickers too, and I was so surprised by that. But yeah, I finally got like a physical copy of it. I don't know when I'm going to replay it. But yeah, I'm happy I got this though. It's really nice.
Were you playing it on the Switch or on the PS5?
PS5.
On PS5?
Yeah.
Is it on the Switch?
Yeah, I got this. Yeah. I got the like physical version of it for the Switch. So
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one video game related thing.
That's cool, dude. I wish I had that. But it just recently came out, right? Like the game's been out, but like the actual physical was like on back order, not back order, but
yeah,
it didn't come out at the same time, right?
No, it didn't come out at the same time for sure.
That's what I was like wondering.
I think it only came out like in digital in the first place. But yeah, that's been me. Anything else?
No, but you know what? I just saw, I think when I went to the store right now, that there's a rumor saying that there's going to be a remake of the first Uncharted game for the PS5.
Really? That's cool.
So it's just a rumor at the moment, but supposedly like the person that's saying it, like he has like sources. So, but I guess he had said that it's not really confirmed because he hasn't seen it himself, but he just kind of knows people that supposedly working on it, and that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I like the Uncharted series. Like, I really do love that series. I still need to watch the movie, but yeah, I mean, I'll fucking buy that shit for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I think we can get into the news. A lot of news. First two things. Kind of video game related, but Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes came out, and I've been mentioning in the past podcast, the director of that movie is going to direct Legend of Zelda. And so I saw did you see the movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
I haven't gone to the movies, and I just saw Dune Part 2 like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, okay. I was babe. I don't know what I was doing. I think it was like Susan was out with her friends or something, and I was with Zelda. So I put her to bed, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch it. It's so fucking good, dude. I fucking loved it.
Dude, it was great for sure.
I did miss out though on the whole theater experience, but
yeah,
still watched it.
Yeah. Then I saw King of the Planet of the Apes. I won't go into like a full on review. I'm mainly just gonna mention the director did a really good job of like showing off like this new world, because this in the timeline this takes place like 300 years after
later, right? Yeah, after Caesar.
After Caesar. So basically just all the plants grew over the buildings and everything. It's all just nature stuff and all that. And so in terms of like how he visually showed the world, it was really interesting. So that kind of gets me excited for Legend of Zelda, because you for sure need that in that movie. I don't know how much of the writing he had. I know he didn't write it for sure. He mainly directed it, but I don't know how much of the writing he had to say in it. My complaint of the writing is just some of the side characters, I couldn't tell them apart. It was really confusing. And this wouldn't be a problem in Legend of Zelda, but for the main characters in this movie, they kept talking in broken English or something like that. Basically like, I go to top or something like that. But by the end of the movie, they start speaking normally, and there's even some characters that speak normally. And so it's just kind of like, I think the ones that like spoke in broken English, it was hard to tell them apart afterwards, because they all talk the same. Whereas the one character that spoke normally, he was a standout. He was like the most memorable one. And even
he's talking in complete sentences.
It just so that he showed like more emotion in his like not just like in his acting, but also like in his voice and all that. There's this one specific scene where they see zebras, but like they've never seen zebras before in their lives, and so when they see them, it's just like, and he goes, horses with stripes. That's weird. Okay, but like, you know, whereas the other one just kind of stayed silent and everything, but like just little moments like that he became a standout. So I don't know if hopefully the dialogue will be better in Legend of Zelda. Hopefully, I don't know about you, but I really hope they don't go like too medieval on it or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like Game of Thrones language or something. I'm saying that because House of the Dragon just came back,
like old time.
Yeah, I don't know, just kind of
keep it normal.
Yeah, kind of keep it
like
normal.
Maybe like mix it in, but don't do it. Don't do it too much. You know. Like because obviously, in the game they don't even. I mean, they have like their own languages and shit like that. But
yeah, I mean,
they don't go too like, you know, hear ye.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the dialogue is very just kind of like kid friendly and all that. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, let's work together and do this and blah blah blah. It's like stuff like that. So I kind of hope they kind of keep it normal. So who knows?
My main concern is Link gonna talk? He has to, but it would be so funny if like he just doesn't.
Yeah.
And then he just does his grunts like yeah. But I mean, it's a movie, so
yeah. I mean, I don't know. They can just kind of explain it real quick, like he just doesn't want to talk. Like they can do that or something, or maybe they can like do something of like because in Ocarina of Time they said that like his mother ran away when their like village was attacked or something and ended up by the Great Deku Tree. They can say that maybe he got injured. If they want to go for that story, they can say he got injured and that's why he doesn't talk, because his voice is messed up. I know they did that in The Shape of Water. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, but the main character, like, she had like 3 marks on her neck, like right here, and it's because someone literally, like as a child, just hurt her or something. So they can probably do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't talk in that movie.
So
that movie was something.
I love that movie. So they can try to do that. I don't know if they want to try doing something more deeper, like emotionally he just doesn't want to talk or something. I don't know. So
and knows? It's live action, right?
Yeah, it's live action.
Live action. Okay, it'd be so like stupid if it's like he just doesn't talk, and then at the end, they're like, "Link, thank you so much." Oh, you're welcome. What, you talk? Yeah, you just never asked or something. Like something stupid, you know, like. And it's like, wow, like, of course. But I mean, it's Nintendo did a good job with Mario, and Mario doesn't really talk, and it wasn't even the original voice actor; it was Chris Pratt, and it was good. So
true, it didn't feel out of place or anything. True. So I don't know. They can probably make him talk. I think the thing though is that with Mario, you can kind of tell like how he would talk of sorts. Yeah. Like he would have some kind of energy. You don't really get that with Link, so I think it's kind of hard to say like how would you voice this character exactly. Yeah. You know, some people have pointed out that he is a bit of a jokester. Like there's that one dialogue in Breath of the Wild. Or someone says like, are you the guy who holds or like wields the sword that destroys the darkness? I can't remember what. Like I don't know. They described him for basically like, are you the hero of legend or something like that? Uh-huh. And he goes, I am he. Like it's just like, why would you say it like that? You know, it's so he is. There are little things like that he is kind of a jokester. So I don't know. I think for me, I would much prefer that he doesn't talk and just kind of have Zelda, the main character of sorts, like they're besties or something in the first movie, and she's the one that's always talk, and she just never questions why he doesn't. You know, it's because maybe they met when they were little kids.
It's like she kind of talks for him without even realizing it.
Mm-hmm. Or like, I don't know. The way I always imagine like this movie to be is that Link is her protector. And so because she's a princess, like he'll just do whatever she says, you know? And so that's why like but you can write it in a way that Zelda doesn't really give commands. She always like picks choices for him and he'll just do whichever one that's like, of course the protector would choose this, you know? So yeah. And so that's how I hope it would be like. And then maybe like if they make like multiple movies as it goes on, finally he talk later on, it can be like this thing of like, what? You could talk? Or like maybe not you could talk, but it's like you're finally gonna talk. So I don't know. But to go back to Planet of the Apes, the director visually he made a really beautiful looking movie. So I think he can do a pretty good job of creating the Legend of Zelda world, showing us the Legend of Zelda world. So that's one thing to be excited about. Next thing, Arcane, season 2, which is also going to be the last season. They're not going to go any further, sadly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, who knows how many seasons they can do, but it also takes them a really long time. So
yeah, because season 1 came out 3 years ago, if anything?
Yeah. 4? Mm-hmm. And I mean, they can take like 5-8 years or something. I wouldn't mind because the animation was absolutely amazing in the first season. So if it takes them that long to make it that good, I wouldn't mind waiting. But they're gonna end it with the second season, and it's gonna come out in November. So I am excited.
You and my brother, man.
And actually, I find it interesting too. This one they're calling it Arcane League of Legends. The first season was just called Arcane.
Arcane.
So, yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it up, and people just keep making jokes about it, being like, "There was an idea to bring together a league of legends." If you don't know, oh my god! For those who don't know, that's stupid. Like that was the lines in Avengers and also in the trailers for Avengers Endgame. There was an idea to bring together.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was so funny when the first season came out. But yeah, those were semi-related video game stuff. But for the news, I'm not gonna go like in order of like this happened in State of Play, this happened in the Game Festival. I'm just gonna go in the order of like what I found interesting. Basically, like this is like least interesting to highest interesting. So, a couple of things. One game that came out was Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh, I think it's called Sana.
Sana's
really? Yeah. Dude, well, I haven't played it yet. Mm-hmm. So, but the first, if you get the chance to, I don't know if I've told you before. I'm pretty sure I have. I always bring it up to everyone because I love the first game. If you play the first game, you have to play it with headphones. if you have like really good quality headphones,
Mm-hmm.
it's really good because then you hear, like if you have headphones that have like that whole like 360 noise, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it's really cool because it's like it's you hear voices in the game. So if you have the headphones, it's like you're walking and then you just hear whispers, and like go back, go here, go there.
Mm-hmm.
But they're coming from like if you have the headphones, they're like you hear them from your back right, back left, or like in front of you or to your right, and it's like what the fuck, and there's no one there. So it's like if you want to get like the full experience for it, you should play it with headphones. And amazingly, I think that game was made by like 12 people. So good. It's so good. I'm dying to play it. I totally forgot about this, that it came out for Game Pass. I'm so mad that it's not on PS5.
Mm-hmm.
But can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
I saw gameplay of the second game and all that, and visually it looks amazing. Yeah. Like holy shit. Even like the fights and all that, you can make something like cinematic with it. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. I hope I can play it someday. And then the next games, these games have already been out, sort of. So basically, it's Starfield Shattered Space. So I'm guessing it's like a DLC of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look much into most of the games that we're going to talk about. I just kind of saw the trailers for it. But
you know what Starfield is, right? Like, what?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know Starfield specifically is like basically you're just going all around the galaxy or something.
Dude, this guy on PC or the community, they made Star Wars mods for it, and they're like, if you have all of them installed, it's a fucking Star Wars game, dude.
Yeah,
it looks sick. If you just go on YouTube or something, just look up Starfield Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
For sure,
it's so cool, dude.
Yeah, it's like clips of it. It looked great, but I mean, the whole point of the game though is just kind of like traveling and doing side quests for people or something like that.
Yeah, well, it's
really
Bethesda, so
yeah, it's not really a lot of. Didn't seem like it was a lot of action to it or anything like that, but it looked interesting. But I'm guessing this is a DLC of sorts that basically like some alien attack or something, like a horror game esque DLC of the game. So that looked interesting. That game was Silent Hill 2. Did you ever play those games?
No, I would see my cousin play them because we never owned like a PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we got the PS2, like we never. I played, I think, Silent Hill 4 on the Xbox 360 or like the original Xbox. I forgot which one it came out on.
Mm-hmm.
But by then, it's like once we got the PS2, like I was like, I don't want to play Silent Hill. But I would see my cousin play it, and I'd be fucking shitting bricks. So it's like I'm good. I'm like a little 10-year-old. Like I don't want to be scared playing video games, but
okay.
I mean, a lot of people do love them, so
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't see a lot of people too excited for this game, which I don't know. I mean, it's been going on for a while. I thought there'd be more news about it or videos about it. Next one is, I mean, I don't know. Was this a remake or something? But Until Dawn.
Yeah, so they're remastering or remaking it for the PS5. I thought it was out for the longest time until I saw it was going to come out till like winter of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, what the fuck, for what? Like, just release the damn game right now. But I mean, if it's not ready, then it's not ready. But yeah, I thought it was already out, and I mean, I would tell you to play that with someone because you get to pick choices, and it's just fun to like, oh, what do we do, and just like that. But I haven't finished it yet. I do want to finish it. I'll probably do it for like Halloween or something, but I can wait on it.
Yeah, I think I have your copy of it though. So
I think I have it on the like digital. So
okay.
Either way, yeah.
Cool.
I think my brother bought it too or something. So we game share. So
okay.
It's not. I have no issue with it. And you know what? I don't know if you saw this, but my brother, we went out to eat today. We had a lunch, and he was like, "Did you see what I posted on the group chat?" And I was like, "No, what?" And he's like, "Dude, they're making a video game of that one movie. Oh my god, what's it called? A Quiet Place."
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't see like gameplay of it, but I know that was announced that they're making a video game about it. And honestly, at first I thought it was just like I thought it was just the movie that was gonna come out and everything. But no, they're actually making it to a game.
It's like a little. There's like a little teaser trailer for it. It's like maybe like a minute and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fun. It looks scary. It just looks like any other type of horror game where you're being chased by like a creature. I really do want to see how they do it with this one, just because sounds attract the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. It could be really cool or also really annoying, because I don't know how sensitive they're going to be with like the hearing stuff and everything.
Yeah. So, well, he's like opening doors and he's doing that. And nothing happens. It's not until like he switches like a lever, and like there's like a door opens up, but like it's further away,
mm-hmm.
and the creature goes towards that door, and then he steps on glass and the creature hears the glass kind of breaking on the floor. But I mean, he's walking around, he's kind of like scattering because he gets scared, but like the creature's not really. I feel like it's, I don't know, it's gonna be a hit or a miss for sure.
Yeah,
it looks cool though.
Mm-hmm, for sure. But yeah, those were some games that I guess I can say like were remakes or sorts or already been out. Next games, we've talked about it before, but we just got a little bit more footage, which was the Indiana Jones The Great Circle. I think we got some gameplay of it. Basically, it's just first person. You see like his Indiana Jones's fists up, basically.
The fist, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was the first time I saw of that. And I guess that's pretty cool. But I'm kind of excited about the Indiana Jones character, basically. Seeing him in this, because does seem like they're trying to make him basically like in the movies, so that's really cool. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Have you seen the things people have been talking about?
I haven't seen anything about that game. The only thing, when I was working still, that's when the Xbox showcase was happening. Mm-hmm. So I just had it on my second monitor, just had it up, and I was watching parts of gameplay, but I was working at the same time, so I wasn't really like on it too much. Uh-huh. But I mean, it looks fine. I saw some like short clips like on Twitter, like here and there. I don't know how I feel about it, because this is a game I don't like. Assassin's Creed, I can never get into them, but Assassin's Creed in Japan has always been something that people have been talking about that they should fucking definitely do for years. And now that it's here, it's like I'm not really that excited for it, just because we already have Ghost of Tsushima. We have other games based in Japan, and it's like maybe it's if it's good, it's good. But like I said, if I get the choice to play Ghost of Tsushima, because I haven't played that one yet, or to play Assassin's Creed, I'm gonna go with Ghost of Tsushima. Like that. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like they, if it's like I said, if it's good, it's good. I feel like they should have done this a long time ago, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
especially in this era.
Yeah. What are they saying though?
So, one of the main characters, in the game is a man named Yasuke, which he's a black man who happened to be in Japan, and I don't know what time period, but some people were kind of angry. I understand some of the arguments. One thing is, you have a game based in Japan. You've had previous games where one was based in Egypt, you had an Egyptian. One was based in Italy, you had an Italian. Even in Assassin's Creed 3, it took place in in the US, but during the Revolutionary War, and your main character was a Native American.
Yeah.
You finally get one in Japan, and you put a black man in it. And I can understand people being like, we kind of wanted some, Asian representation here, really. Some others are being a little bit too harsh on it. They're saying they put Yasuke in because for diversity sake and all that, which, I mean, I can't argue against it. But at the same time, they're using someone who is real. This is a person who was.
I was gonna say that. Like, I thought I saw something about like that person actually existed, right?
Yeah, he does exist now. His true story. I've been seeing all kinds of things. Some people are saying that he was a samurai. Some people are saying like, no, he was just like
he was a thug.
He was just like a servant of sorts, or towards someone. Like he was never trained or anything.
Either way, though, it's a video game, so it's like
yeah. I mean, that's the one thing though. It's Assassin's Creed. It's not accurate. Like you know, at the very least, I could say like this is a real person, so they use a real person. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's how all the other Assassin's Creed are. You know, like they're based off of like these mythologies or like you know like the time periods. Even like the Assassin's Creed 3, they mention Washington like several times or like any other founding fathers because it's based on that time period. I don't know how it goes with like any other ones because I haven't played them, but I'm assuming it's the same thing with the you know the Egyptian one, right? Like I mean you're fucking playing in fucking Egypt with the pyramids.
Yeah,
you know like that whole the setting could be a character itself, and then Black Flag. I'm not too familiar with pirates, but I mean Blackbeard was technically a real person. He comes out of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So it's like you know if people are getting fucking mad just because he's black, it's fucking stupid. Just fucking play the game.
Yeah, it's still gonna be. I mean, if you like the previous Assassin's Creed games, you're gonna like this one either way.
Yeah. And it's you know maybe like the whole Asian representation. Maybe Asians are mad about it, which I guess I would understand because it's like you know, like it's if they, you know, we're gonna make a fucking game about the Aztecs, but you play as a Spaniard.
Yeah,
I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be like so upset about it, but I'd be like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess I see the argument there. But is it 2 playable characters or is it just him?
It's 2 playable characters. The other
because the other one is Asian, right?
The other one is Asian, but I can't confirm it myself. But I'm seeing comments of people being like, she's technically Chinese. That doesn't.
Oh my god!
I mean, I don't know how specific they want to get and all that.
Yeah.
But then also they want to argue like, well, the thing though is that this is a female character, so again, it's easy for them to do because for diversity's sakes and all that. Yeah. But it's like, don't. Again, like I can't argue against that they want to do this for diversity's sake. Fine, true, but at the same time, though, again, this is a real person. And if you want to argue, it's like, oh, but he wasn't a real samurai. It's like, okay, but this is still an Assassin's Creed game. They don't fucking go for that much accuracy. And people pointed out that one of the final bosses in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that was the Egyptian one, you fight like a god. Like,
like one of the gods, right?
Yeah, like you fight one of the gods, and then at the end of Assassin's Creed 1 or 2 or something, you fight the Pope. So like, this game isn't that accurate. They tried to be accurate in terms of like the landscape and everything, and I guess you can say
like the environment, environment, culture. They do a good job on that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just can't get into the games. It's I don't know if it's the gameplay. I've tried it several times. I was really excited for Black Flag, and when I tried it, I was like, this isn't for me. But I mean, that's like an all-time favorite of people, and I love like Egypt and all that. And so I bought that one. Couldn't get into it. I think I played like 10 minutes of it and I was like, nah, it's the same shit. I was like, I'm good. So, but I think I just have to push through.
But yeah, that's that game.
Yep.
Another one we've talked about before. Didn't really say much about it. Batman Arkham Shadow, the VR Batman game. This one they just showed a little bit more of the story and basically Rat King is taking over Arkham, or not Arkham, Gotham City, and so we kind of have to like stop the little army that he's gathering, and I guess that's kind of the story of it. Which I did like the trailer for it though; it was a lot better. They made it seem like intense, like oh, this is a war and all that. You got to fight an army and everything. But so yeah, that looks interesting. I still wish people would get gameplay footage. That's the one thing though.
Once I saw VR, I'm like, I'm not interested.
Yeah, true.
If the story's good, then I'll watch it like a YouTube video. But I'm not gonna go buy a VR just for that game.
The other game, Fable. This one, if you remember, we talked about this game when it was first announced, and like the biggest controversy of it was the main character was like really ugly.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But this is also like a fantasy world and all that. And I just gotta say though, I love the way they show the trailers for this game. They just keep doing like this what was it, like documentary style kind of trailer for it. and it's really hilarious, and I kind of hope the comedy for that kind of sticks. I mean, it doesn't have to be like documentary style or anything like that, but like just the comedy, how they write the comedy, I hope kind of sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So, we did get. I think they showed like not full on. No, they didn't show any gameplay of it, but they showed like how the action would work, and I'm kind of excited about it. I hope it's different. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm actually looking at it right now because I didn't even know that they showed a different trailer for Fable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of double checking it.
Mm.
That's a game I really want to get back into because I played the first one and it was fun.
Mm.
I never beat it because I got stuck just being a lumberjack. Just because you can level up like your skills and all that, and I'm just like being a lumberjack or a blacksmith or something like that. But because I remember, if it looks like that, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Fuck it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm so into it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks cool, dude.
Nice. Now, other games, and this is a big list right here. Dynasty Warriors Origins. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game, unless you want to count the Legend of Zelda ones. But
I was gonna say like, if you play that Legend of Zelda one, like you have.
It's basically that.
It's the same makers, but
mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people like them. I was liking that Zelda one, but I feel like it got repetitive to me. So
yeah, that is the one problem for it, though. It's like I can get through the story. I got through the story for both games, both Hyrule Warriors and I think it was like Hyrule Age of Calamity, something like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Yeah,
I got through the story, but then after that, done. So I could probably play it if I wanted to. But yeah, it looked interesting. This one I gotta look up. I can't remember much. But the next one is Dragon Age Veilguard. No, yeah, Dragon Age the Veilguard. And let's see.
and that's another Dragon Age game.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, Dragon Age Veilguard.
Let's see. Trying to get the trailer for it, but I'm just getting people discussing it. I think I remember now. It's just basically like you kind of team up with people and all that, and it's just another fantasy game, really. But I don't know if you can build your own character, but they showed like a team of sorts coming together, so that looked interesting. But there was the one that was more interesting, which we'll talk about later. Yeah. Have you heard about this game before?
Dragon Age?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not this one. I didn't know that they were making another one. Well, I think I did know they were making it, but I forgot. But, I mean, I haven't played the past ones. I've always wanted to because, I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah.
You know, fantasy and all that, so just never really got around to it. I've heard, like, mixed reviews for, I think, like, the last one that came out, but in general, I think everyone was just kind of positive about it. But like I said, I never got around to them, but I've always did want to play them. So I'll see if I get it. I really doubt it, but I'm just trying to beat as many games that I already own that I haven't beat. That's why I've been playing or replaying games and doing all that.
Yeah.
Oh.
The next game was Lost Helden. This one, the art style just kind of caught my attention. Always love an RPG with a good art style with it, and yeah, I mean, yeah, most of these games just kind of caught my attention a little bit, so I'm kind of hopeful for this one. I wouldn't mind playing it. I mean, the art style actually for this does kind of remind me of Arcane, the show, at least, not the game. I don't know how the game looks like actually, but
it does not look like this.
Yeah.
What is it, like an RPG? Let me see.
Yeah, it's an RPG game. Kind of have a team with you. I mean, I have to describe it. I don't know if you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles. art style is different and all that, but
yeah, I never played, but I know what it is. So.
Yeah. So.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, like I said, the art style looks cool. Next game, Concord. This one's basically like what's it called, Overwatch type of game. But I like the little trailer that they showed. The characters that they showed were pretty funny, so I don't know if there's a story to it or anything like that. But you just kind of have a team of people. Each one has a different gun to use. Obviously, they're all different in their own way and all that. So it looked really interesting.
Okay, I remember that one. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a big fan of like those type of games, but
really,
yeah, I don't know why. I just never like. I tried getting into Overwatch, and I never really liked it. Like I bought it day one, and I was like, nah, this isn't for me. And then my brother's really into it though. Well, my brother Angel, and I think my cousin too. I don't know about my older brother, but he plays it every once in a while. But they all like it. They always tell me to get on if I want to, and I'm like, nah, just can't really get into it. But
for sure, I enjoyed Overwatch. I never really got like really good at it or anything like that. So it's maybe Concord might be the one that I'm like, okay, I really want to get good with this one. you know? So,
yeah. Did you play that Marvel one?
The Marvel? No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the newest one that was announced or something, or
yeah, it's like kind of like it's pretty much Overwatch but Marvel.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm never really into I don't know. It's not that it's like a Overwatch style game or anything like that. But whenever there's like a Marvel video game or DC video game that kind of just changes the way the characters are, and it's not really like a story based game. Like it's just not like the Spider-Man games or anything like that. Anything other than that, I'm not that interested. So I don't know.
Gotcha. I get you.
Two games that I really, really want to play. One was the Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
Dude.
That was just looks fun. It's really hard for me to play those types of games. The one that's basically like a side scrolling punch
like the beat 'em up ones.
Yeah, beat 'em up ones. It's really hard for me to like even get past the first level on those ones, but I really do want to play it for the Power Rangers. I tried to.
So I was watching when they were announcing the Power Rangers one. I was at my brother's house. My cousin came down right here. This is probably like the first time we see him, and he was here for a week because his brother's son graduated high school, so he was here for the whole week. And so we're like, hey, like, well, what days do you want? Can we play Magic the Gathering? Like, what days are you available? And either I wasn't available the days he was, or he wasn't available. So we kind of had to make up, like, okay, well, I'm available from here to here. Let's just go to Ruben's and we'll go play Magic, right? And I was like, oh shit, like, they're showing like whatever it was that I think it was a Game Pass or whichever where they were showing the Power Rangers one. So we had it on the tablet. We put it up right there on the table. And we're just watching, we're playing Magic and we're watching it. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was looking, and once I realized it was Power Rangers and like the way that it was, me and my brother just locked eyes. We're like, we turned to each other and we're like, dude, no fucking way. And dude, we got so fucking excited because, well, I got super excited because back in the day, and this is early, like late 90s, early 2000s, when we used to have the video rental store with video games, Video 2000. If it was my turn to pick a game, I would always rent a Power Rangers game that was like the same thing, just like a beat 'em up, side scrolling type of shit for the Sega Genesis. And they would get fucking mad at me for always like, dude, get something else. Like, no, dude, this game's fucking awesome. So then when we saw that, we're like, dude, fuck yeah, again, fuck yeah, let's do it. And I got so excited. I was so happy. Like, this is like one of the few times for like a video game that gets announced, and I'm like, oh, dude, like my fucking childhood is right there.
Dude, that's so cool.
I'm so excited for it, man. Like, I can't wait to fucking play that.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, we're both excited for that one. So I'm gonna get that one day one for sure. I hope is there a release date for that?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Power Rangers, Doritos, Rewind. Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Even better.
Yeah.
It just says 2024, so there's no actual.
Okay. No date. Dang. Oh well. Hopefully it's soon.
I would love to just buy this on the Switch and just take it everywhere.
Mm-hmm. The next game is Mariachi Legends. This one like really interesting for me. Basically just kind of like a side-scrolling game. Like 16-bit type of game. Basically, I mean, I would say best one to describe it as Castlevania type of game. But it's all just Mexican folklore and all that, Mexican legends and everything, and the art style is also like Latino. So
you get to play as a white man, or
no, I think it's just like some sort of detective or something. I don't know what.
I'm looking at that looks pretty fun, dude.
Yeah,
it looks hard as fuck, but
oh, for sure. yeah,
it looks fun. I just saw he's side scrolling and there's like the luchadores, like the murals in the back, and that looks cool, dude. Yeah, it does remind me of Castlevania.
For sure. And I mean, just like the cover of it, like fantastic. I'm very curious what that character is. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
He's all cooking. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a weird part of the trailer, like because in the trailer it would switch between like a live action actor and all that, and then at one point he was cooking. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it cuts to the game. They're cooking. I'm like, okay, I guess that's a thing you can do. Yeah. Next game, what was it? Oh my gosh, Monster Hunter Wilds. Did you see the trailer for this?
I saw the trailer for it. I don't really remember it much, but I think I was like, I don't know, something threw me off about it. I forgot what it was, but I've never played Monster Hunter before, but I've always wanted to get into it because it looks so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just chasing a big ass monster for like an hour. but yeah, I mean, it looks.
Yeah, I played it before on the Wii, I believe. I couldn't get that much into it, sadly. And I don't think I'm gonna get this one. The reason why I brought it up though is because there was a character in the game that people are like simping over. That I just find it hilarious. It's just this like blonde woman in the game, and just people were just kind of like already being like, "Whoa!" So I just found that funny. But yeah, there's that.
Where's the blonde lady at towards the end, or?
I think she was in the beginning of it.
Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
I want to send two. To blonde, right?
Yeah.
I don't see a blonde.
You can probably look it up on, like, just Google images.
Yeah, just Google it, yeah.
Yeah. It should pop out. Trying to see if...
Blonde girl. Ooh.
Okay, easier.
I'm gonna close my door real quick. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
I guess every Japanese game has to have someone to simp over, I guess.
Yeah.
Either male or female, doesn't matter.
But yeah, talking about the game, it is a really interesting game to play and all that. I just couldn't get that much into it. I feel like it's just too complicated for me, honestly.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's too much, honestly, and that's why it always kind of scares me to like start that game or to try, because I mean, you're gonna struggle at first. Eventually, you'll get the hang of it, but
yeah,
I don't think I have the time for that no more.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure, and it does seem like a lot too. Just because, like, I'm sure it's not just you're fighting monsters. Like, no, the materials you get kind of like levels you up and everything, or gives you better weapons. But I already had trouble with that with like regular RPG games, so I feel like doesn't seem more complicated to do. So
yeah,
that's why I don't want to get that much into it. These games, the next ones, these are all like Souls-like games in the sense that caught my attention. Where Unchanged, Fallen Feather, and Where Wind Meets. Those ones, I think they were all like Chinese Legends type of games or something like that. At least like it seemed like it. I could be wrong with Where Wind Meets, but those ones.
Which one? What was the name of it again?
One of them was Where Wind Meets.
Because there's one that's like I've been waiting for the longest time. It's not this. It's not the one with the monkey man.
Oh, that one. I think. Did I put on that? No, I didn't.
Because I think they did release a new trailer for it. That's why. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
That one looks cool, dude.
Oh yeah, visually it looks really really cool. What was the other one? Change. Gosh. Oh, boss. That's not what I wanted. Did I get it wrong? Oh my gosh. I think I got it wrong.
Tips work.
It wasn't Unchanged. My bad. It's Wu Chang, Fallen Feather. I don't know why I thought it was Unchanged. What the heck? This one though looked really, really interesting. I think that was like part of the trailer where there's like some giant fish comes up, but it's like part of one of the boss fights or something like that.
Oh, this one looks sick, dude.
Mm-hmm, for sure. But yeah. Next one is Ballad of Antara. This one's just a fantasy game. One thing that I was curious about this one is that it looks like the main character. It's like a man with like a little girl, and even part of like their fight, the girl's like on his back the whole time. So I'm kind of curious if like. Mm-hmm. Do you take more damage as she's with you or something like that, or will she affect the gameplay of sorts if she's on his back or anything like that? But yeah, it looked interesting. The Magic System looked really interesting. My bad. I had the video playing. I don't know if you heard it, but for sure it's gonna get picked up on the video.
Probably. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, but
yeah. Let me see. I know there was one. Oh, okay. There are other characters in the game though too, different styles and everything. But yeah, the world looks really, really interesting. Kind of scary too, at times. Dang. Then there's Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. This one, was actually kind of cool is that in the trailer for it they actually like said like Souls-like game and all that, because which you don't really see in a lot of like other games that are like that, like they put that in the marketing or anything like that. So but this one looked really, really cool because we had this woman basically kind of carrying around like a little axe, but at the same time you have a gun, but those old timing ones. Some of them would shoot like one bullet or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So it was
like you have to reload it with the gunpowder and all that.
Yeah. I don't think you have to do that with this game or anything like that. But it basically kind of looked like that's the kind of gun she had, and I really like the combat for it, where you can dodge, shoot the gun, or you can hit them and shoot the gun and all that. So like, there's different combinations, I guess, that you can use with those weapons. I don't know if you can change out of that or anything like that, but it looked really, really cool. And then the one that I was most interested on was Inotria. I hope I said that right. Inotria, The Last Song. This one, the art style for it was very interesting. It's right here. I wonder if I can get more Beautiful. Right here, yeah. In El Trio, the last song is a Souls-like set in a beautiful sunlit world inspired by Italian folklore. So,
Oh, that's cool.
And you can see that right away in the game, or the game in the trailer. I don't think it was actual gameplay or anything like that. But
Assassin's Creed, man.
What?
No, I'm just saying Assassin's Creed. You know, with the Italian.
Oh, yeah. But this one looked absolutely fantastic. Although I kind of told myself I should really try to go for Lies of P before I even try to play this one. You know, because I did.
Do you have it?
I don't have it. I don't think I've.
Oh, you don't. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we were talking. How did that come up? Oh, because since we had lunch, right, it was me, my brother, my friend, and I was telling them that I was playing Star Wars, and it's not technically Souls-like, but the combat is, because it's fucking hard and it's a bunch of parrying, dodging, and all that. And my brother, I was asking him, I was like, did he beat it? He's like, fuck that game, dude. I can't even beat the first game, so I uninstalled that shit real quick. And I was like, oh, okay. But he was saying, he's like, I don't really like those type of games because they're fucking hard, and it's like, what's the point? If he's just gonna keep dying and sucking. But he really wants to play that Lies of P. Lies of P, yeah, he really wants to play it. And I was telling him, I was like, dude, like, it's the same thing. And he's like, yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, it looks different. Like, it doesn't really remind me of Dark Souls. And in my head, I'm like, dude, it looks like fucking Bloodborne. Like, but like, he really wants to play it. So I'm like, to each their own. I have my cousin's kid that just graduated. He's really into those games. Like, he beat like Dark Souls or Demon Souls. I could be wrong, dude, but I still see him as like a 5-6-year-old, but he's like already 18. So like when I found out that he beat all of the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring, I was like, dude, he's 7. And they're like, no, dude, he's like 12. And I was like, what the fuck? That was shit, but he's really into those games. So I think he was streaming Lies of P a couple weeks ago, and he restarted it because he forgot where he left off. So he's like, oh, I'm just going to restart it. And he was doing good so far, but I don't think he beat it. So
yeah. No, I've seen people's like gameplays of like Bloodborne and everything, and yeah, it just. I mean, I know there is something about it that would bother me. It's just mainly the combat for it. Like, it just like comparing that to God of War. I feel like the combat is just so different, and I'm definitely gonna have trouble when I play Lies of P and everything. But I'm definitely the type that's always like, I'm definitely okay with trial and error. Basically, it's like, okay, I gonna beat it this time. Yeah. I'll try this now, and I don't mind getting into a competitive. That's why I like God of War so much, because the combat's the same on every single monster. You just gotta get into a pattern and then go for it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much every other type of game too. It's like you learn. I guess it is trial and error. It just kind of depends on what type of game you're playing. Especially with these type of games, it's more of the thing. It's like you need to learn what their attacks are, how to dodge them or parry them, and you need to look at their stance so you know what attack they're gonna be doing. But like me, I'm always fucking panicking. Yeah. I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit! Like, so I thought, I'm like, when I'm playing Star Wars, I'm trying to beat a fucking frog and I can't beat him, and he has like 4 moves, but I'm always like, oh shit, he's gonna do something, so I'm always like dodge, but he still gets me because I'm doing the wrong type of, instead of dodging, I need to parry, or when I try dodging, I parry, and I see it in my head, like I know what to do, but it's just like I'm just like, oh fuck, I don't think. Like, I'm just like, oh fuck, just do whatever, hopefully you live. But that's the only thing with it. But, I mean, that's why I like the first one too, because it's just so time consuming, to be honest, like, Dark Souls and all those games. And I feel like the best part of those games is actually beating the game, because you fucking beat one of the fucking hardest games ever. Like, yeah. I remember when Demon Souls came out on the PS3, and it was like, people were like, dude, this game's fucking hard. And I'm like, it can't be that hard. And I tried it. Holy shit, dude. No, I was like, nope, I'm good. And then you see fucking people beating Elden Ring or beating Dark Souls, any type of Dark Souls game, using a fucking banana or using the fucking Dance Dance Revolution, man. And I'm like, how the fuck do you guys do it, dude? Like, But like I said, you just have to know how the enemy's gonna attack you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also just gotta have like the most amount of patience, which
definitely I don't have.
I want to say that I do, but then at the same time, like I don't know. There have been times where, I remember Miles Morales playing that one, and I had it on the highest difficulty. You can see it on my gameplay, like on the channel, but like I fucking died like 50 times, and like in my gameplay, I edited it in a way that you just see my deaths, and whenever like Miles dies, you hear like a boom type of sound.
Yeah.
And so all you hear is boom, 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 boom. And so like you see that, and then it cuts to me shutting down the game. I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then it just cuts to.
That's so funny.
It cuts to me.
I don't get mad. I don't get mad or frustrated. I get frustrated, but I'm not like that type of person that would be like, "Oh, you're fucking kidding me," and like breaks their control and shit like that. What I do is like, if I die, I just get up, walk out of the room, and I'll see my wife on the couch watching this like a show. Sit there for like 10 minutes. All right, well, I'll be back. Just give myself like a little break, but
same thing for me.
God.
I always tell myself, like, okay, like whenever I start to lose like a whole lot, I just go, all right, 5 minutes. Just
yeah. And it's stupid though, because like the way that I see it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna give myself a little break, get myself together, try it again and beat it. Mm-hmm. But when I'm over there, like in the other room, I'm like, what if like in an alternate reality I stayed there and I beat it, and then right now when I go back, I don't beat it, and I just like I'm always thinking like that. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. And you know what's so weird? Like, we used to go to Mex, right? Like visit my grandma, like every single weekend, right? Like if we didn't go, it's probably because we had like a party here or something. But we would go, and we would take our whatever a console that we were playing, and it's weird because every time we would go over there and we were playing, if I had a boss that I couldn't beat, somehow I always beat it over there. So I'm always like, the fuck? It was. I remember like when I finally noticed it was when the first Kingdom Hearts game. You get to fight Riku like towards kind of like middle-ish towards the end of the game, and I cannot beat him. I was stuck with him for like weeks, dude. And then we went to Mix, 3 tries in, beat him all quick. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, do I need to move over here? Like, I was like, does a Mexico air do something to me? Like it brings out my past ancestors and they help me or something. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah. I know for me, I always get into like this pattern where, I start to lose a lot, but then I just kind of go, all right, just loosen up. Like
a little pep talk.
Pep talk, but also like, okay, just don't think too much. Just do whatever, and you play it, and then you just gotta do whatever. You still lose, but it's like, you didn't really do much different. It's like, okay, what can I do and all that. It's just it's just always like this constant pattern with me of going like, okay, just calm down, just be cool, and I still lose and everything, and then at points, and then I know that I get to that one point where I just don't care anymore, and I'm just kind of not even trying, and I'm dying over and over. And that's when I kind of go, all right, you need a break now. And
you know what gets me mad too? It's like when you give up and you're just doing it to see if you can advance, and it's like when you're like I'm not even trying, and you get the furthest in damage, and then you die, and you're like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I wasn't even trying.
No, to me, I always get frustrated when I take the break. And then as soon as I come back, I'm not like hyper focused on, trying to beat it. I'm just kind of like, okay, I kind of expect to die when I come back. And I just kind of go, all right, look at the pattern. Look at like, what are they doing? What can I do differently and all that? And I beat it in the first try and I'm like, what did I do?
I wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
You weren't even thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I beat Tunic. That's the game that I was playing before everything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so nice. That game was... Yeah, so I finally beat the last boss, and that's that boss, the first time I was playing it, made me want to stop playing it, because I just couldn't beat it. And then when I got to her again, or got to the boss, I was like, fuck. Well, we gotta get this, we gotta take care of this. It took me 3 days to fucking beat the boss.
Wow.
And it was just like, just going trial and error. Like, and I know when to dodge, how to do it. I knew her moves, but it was just my timing was always off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was streaming the whole game, dude. I streamed, and I was telling we have like a Discord chat like with some friends, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming after I go to the store. Like I had ordered, I think, pizza for me and Susan, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming after I go get the pizza, and just gonna chill real quick. And while I was waiting for the pizza, I placed an order, sent a message. You know what? I'll just give it a try, just to get myself ready. Beat the fucking boss. Not on stream. And I was like, I just put in the chat, no stream tonight, just beat the boss on accident. And then my brother was like, we didn't see it, do it again. And I was like, fuck no, dude. And then I got back from the pizza. Yeah, I guess I'll give it a shot. And it took me like 3 more tries and I did it again.
Oh, nice.
But I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like the one time that I was just like, I'm just prepping myself to get ready, you know, like mentality, you know, my mentality to I'm gonna beat the game right now, and it just like that, I beat it, and I was just like, God damn it!
Yeah,
I was so mad. I was like, I'm gonna go get the stupid pizza now.
Wow. No, yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Like, you know the pattern, but you just can't time it right. That actually happened with me in God of War Ragnarok when I was fighting one of those berserkers. Like the first one that you do meet up with, and like some reason though, it's like I know what you're gonna do right now. I know I can do it, but I somehow keep losing. And like literally, he would have like this much life left. You know, like half a bar left or something like that. You know how it gets cut up into like 4s or something. Like the last quarter of it. It was like halfway through, could have beaten him, but I somehow screw up and die. And finally I gave up. I just moved on. So that was one I couldn't go back to. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. I hated those.
For sure. So these next games honestly were in the Xbox Showcase. They had like the best announcements out of everything.
Oh yeah, dude. The PlayStation one, like to me, honestly, it was like
whatever.
Whack. Yeah, I was so excited for it, and I'm just like when I finished, I'm like, who was it? Well, how do you pronounce Geoff Knight Keenly? I forgot the guy that does like the Game Awards. Okay. I just don't know how to pronounce his name. But he was like, how would you rate the PlayStation 5? You know the Axis shit. And it was like, you know, A, B, C, D, right? And I'm like, D. And like, that was the majority of it. I was like, damn, that sucks,
man. Wow. Well, the first game, though, I don't think it was in the Xbox Showcase, but you brought it up, Killer Bean.
Bro, Killer Bean looks insane, dude. It looks stupid. You're a bean that shoots guns, and it's a video game, dude. Like, that's what it is, and that you're there to have a good time. It's just so stupid. He's dodging bullets by breakdancing, but still shooting. He does a fucking, he jumps in the air, they throw a grenade at him, he does an alley-oop fucking under his fucking legs, and throws it back at them. Like, what else do you want? it just looks like a stupid good time.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah. Other ones, Funko Fusion. This one, it just looks fun. Yeah, also.
I didn't know that they were making a game until like I saw this, like right before we started. It looks cool. I mean, it just reminds me of like another like Lego type of game.
For sure.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, it does look really cool because I mean, they had like the different scenes. There was like a scene from like The Thing, the Jurassic. I believe it's Jurassic Park. The T-Rexes coming out of the box. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, just
different things like that. And I was like, hey, like again, like it's a video game. Looks fucking fun
for sure.
If there's a main story, that'd be pretty cool to see how they do that. But I wouldn't mind just, I'm not a big Funko guy or collector type of thing, but it looks really fun.
No,
it does look fun.
I only have 2 Funkos, which is up here, and it's just of Han and Leia. But other than that, though, I don't try to collect those because I for sure, if I start with one, I'm gonna get more probably, and I don't need that. So
yeah, I learned my lesson with the amiibos.
The amiibos. Oh yeah, that one I do still want to get, but it's mainly just Legend of Zelda ones, Breath of the Wild ones. That's all I want.
No, when they came out, I was like, I'm getting all of them. And
Yeah.
like I don't know if you see my bedroom, but like on the wall we have them on top, like the ones that we actually bought before we stopped getting them. The only one that I do want to get now are like the Kingdom Hearts one. And yeah, like Sora.
Oh, right.
I want to get him, and I think there was like a Heartless one too, but I'm not too sure. But he's like the main one I want to get now.
Yeah.
But they got expensive for a bit because they were like sold out everywhere.
Dang. But yeah, I think those were the only ones I want to get. The Legend of Zelda ones. I don't think there was anything else that really like caught my attention. What is it? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Oh yes,
that one. It looked interesting. I'm curious about this one where like I think he was like crossing a bridge or something, and then there was like this lady behind him carrying these boxes, like being like super sneaky or something. And I'm like, she's supposed to be like another.
That's Big Boss.
Oh, is it?
That's his. I mean, do you care?
Yeah. I don't know. You can spoil it.
That's his mentor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that girl trained Snake to what he is and all that shit, and there's a scene later on where he's being tortured because I think he gets captured. I forgot how he gets sentenced, but he's being tortured. Like they put a bag over his head, like he's kind of like tied up with his hands up, and they just put the bag over him. He can't breathe, and you hear him breathing, and the bag is like, and then they're trying to get information off of him. They're fucking beating his ass, and she walks in. He's like, he's not gonna talk. And they're like, how do you know? Because I trained him. Like I trained him not to talk, and like he's not gonna tell you anything. You can kill him. He'd rather die than say anything. It's like, fuck, dude. That game is so fucking good. I never beat it. I've seen the ending. I've seen people play it from beginning to end. It's so good. It's like there's like these certain boss fights, right? There's one where you have to fight a sniper, and he's an old man. Like a super old man. He's like 100-something years old, and you have to kill him. Or you have to fight him, right? Mm-hmm. This game, so it's pretty much like pretty much any other type of like Hideo Kojima game. It's like kind of technical.
Yeah.
So there's like not a glitch, but what you can do for that boss fight, instead of fighting him, what you can do is like once the boss fight starts, you can save the game, and then wait a week. You're gonna wait a week, and then pick up the game again and start it, and then the boss fight ends. Because what the game's using is it's using real time, like the real time clock on the system. Mm-hmm. So then like let's say you picked up the game like today 6/17/24. Let's say next week you pick it up, the game recognizes that it's a new date. It's been a week, so the boss fight is gonna end because he's an old man. He just died waiting for you. So it's like stupid, but yeah, dude, I'm really excited about that game. They released I think the second one, or they're going to. I forgot what it was, but yeah, people have been waiting for this one, and I'm waiting for number 4 because it's still on the PS3, but I just want all of them remade, dude. Like those games are so good. Mm-hmm. I don't get the story. It's very complicated to me, just because I never started it from the beginning to the end. Mm-hmm. I started technically on 1, and then I jumped to 3. I never beat those, and then I jumped to 4. I beat that one just because it was on PS3. My cousin let me borrow it when I got my PS3. Mm-hmm. And number 4 supposedly answered everything, and the fucking Metal Gear games, and like that game had like the ending was like a fucking hour and a half cutscene, and it's just like Snake talking to like it's not his dad, but like the person that he was cloned off of, and he's like, this is what's going on. And then we got this, and then we got this. And it's just like, what the fuck are they talking about? But then I asked one of my friends, I was like, did you understand? Like, dude, they answer everything. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, God damn it. But, yeah, I'm really excited about that one. I'm going to fucking buy that shit, dude. And it's just so happy. Happy. When you put that on there, I was like, yes! I was like, Metal Gear.
Yeah, for sure. Next one, South of Midnight. This one, really, really interesting artwork. you just kind of like in this swamp area, and I think you're just kind of fighting the monsters that are in that area. They didn't really say much of the story, but the art of it looks like stop motion animation. You know, it even like moves. You know, I don't know what that would be, like 18 frames a second or something like that. Lower than 24 for sure. But you can
it's
see the
like
movements
magic,
of it.
but like in the bayou, right, or some shit like that. No, it's just swamp.
Yeah, it's swamp. I don't know. You could say bayou area or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it looked really really interesting. So I hope I can play it. I don't know. Most of the I don't know which ones are like Xbox like only and which ones are can be worked on. PlayStation. Forget the name. I hope this one's one of them though. And the next one too. The next one was Mixtape, which I mean they just made it seem like it's just some kind of slice of life video game or something, you know. And then they even like show like type of songs that were going to be in that game, which is like a full on soundtrack. So I don't know, but
the Devo's gonna be on there. I was like, what? I was like, Smashing Pumpkins. I was like, what the fuck? And when I was watching it before we started the podcast, I was like, I've never heard about this one. It's a fucking movie.
Yeah, it basically is. Like, I was just kind of like,
yeah.
Like, my first thought was like, I don't know if you ever seen like Lady Bird or anything like that, but I mean, that's gonna be the same story or anything like that. But I was just kind of like, I feel like if like Lady Bird was a video game, this would be it, and just adding a soundtrack to it.
Yeah, they have that.
So.
I'm looking at it right now again. It's like the Ferris Bueller, fucking
yeah,
reference.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It looks fun. I really love story driven games. And you know, like even like simple things like these, like where it's not really. I mean, you're just walking or doing something, interacting with stuff. I've always liked those type of games. There's one called Firewatch. Lush, yeah, that's another band. Iggy Pop. Joy Division and more. Fuck, dude, I just want to play that.
Dude, even the song that they put in the trailer, I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't know the name of it, but like I know the song, and I'm just like, hold up, what? This is like the perfect one to use to like get the idea of what the heck this is. And I mean, I don't know. It just that definitely caught my attention. I really, really want to play this one. Like, I don't even care if I get bored at some point, or even just like. I want to know what you guys were going for with this.
Oh, it comes out next year.
It's too long.
It's only going to be on Xbox.
Fuck. Oh, well.
Well, it's going to be on PC. I'm pretty sure your PC can run it.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't, like, downloaded, like, any games on PC. So, I mean, I'll figure it out for that game, especially.
Upgrade. Yeah, it looks really fun. Honestly, it's just like I said, I do love story driven games, so I'm actually really excited for this one.
For sure. Next game, Astrobot. This one just looks so much fun. Dude. Oh my gosh, I love that little character, and I love the little costumes that he has when he dressed up as like Kratos or something. That was great. This just looks like a lot of fun. I mean, and this one's going to be released in September 6th, which is like 3 days before my birthday. So I'm like,
birthday present. Yeah.
Yep.
Birthday gift to yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Treat yourself. That's what I'm basically. But yeah, this looks so much fun.
Yeah, when they said that they were making like I haven't seen the trailer for it, but I did see that they announced it. I was so excited. I really enjoyed the what was the one that came with the PS5? Astrobot? What was that right? Playroom. Astrobot Playroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just like these type of games. Like when you it's a platformer. It's fun. It's you know, it is a little hard sometimes, but yeah, like, it just reminds me of like Little Big Planet.
I never played that game, but like it looked fun.
Me neither. Yeah, I never played it, but yeah. It's just fuck! I'm so excited for it. Dude.
For sure, yeah. And next game.
Oh, you get to visit. You get to visit other video game lands. That's sick. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious on how that's gonna work. Is it just kind of like you're visiting it, or?
Yeah, I'm sure you're just like traveling through them. Probably like like a quick in and out. But
it did seem like the main character that you are, like the astrobot that you are, doesn't dress up like the characters, but like you see like the characters in like an astrobot form and all that. So I'm curious if like that's just gonna be you interact with the characters from the other games and all that with like.
From my understanding, that's so sick, dude. I'm assuming it's just gonna be costumes for your character. Because that's how, yeah. Dude, that's so sick. Okay. Eco fucking Parappa the Rapper. Oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking excited for this shit. I mean, that's how Little Big Planet was. Like, you collect all these costumes from like different games, so like it's like Sackboy and with God, Kratos' beard and like his scar and all this shit, and just different characters as well. And I'm assuming that's pretty much what this became. Just another Sackboy or like another Little Big Planet. Not as crazy, but I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah.
It just looks so good, dude. It looks awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus. I'm sorry, this is the first time watching the trailer, so I'm like geeking out over here.
yeah, that's cool. The next game, Expedition 33. This game, again, like these next games are just like, they look amazing. This one is very much like an RPG game. RPG, but also turn-based RPG is what I meant to say. But the combat looks different from anything else. Like, you saw the trailer for it, right?
Yeah, I was watching it, I think, before because I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, and also like the story does seem kind of interesting. I don't know if it's like some sort of witch or like a goddess or something, but every year she puts a number up on something, and whatever number she puts, the people like that are that age die. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So that's why like Expedition 33 is like, I'm guessing that team is sort of like, how do I say it, like avenging, I guess, those are the ones that just died, but also like putting an end to what this person is doing to everyone else. Visually it looks beautiful, and like I said, the combat, it's different from anything else turn-based that you've seen. Like, it's like, when you tell them to attack, it's not just like, it's like they kind of like go forward, lunge or something, and attack the monster. It's like, no, it's like this whole animation where they build it up, they attack it, they like zoom into the monster that you're fighting and everything, but it looks fucking fantastic. This one, again, too, if it's only on Xbox, I'm gonna try to learn how to do it on PC. Because
it's coming out on PlayStation. I'm actually watching the trailer now, and PlayStation posted it, so it's gonna be coming out there.
Thank God. But yeah, wow, just it looks incredible. I really hope it's good.
Oh, okay. So it's turn-based, but it's also like, on the left-hand side you see whose turn it is after that. Okay, so it's one of those. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but like you see what I mean, though.
Those. Yeah. Gotta time everything right.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Next two games, Doom: The Dark Ages. Dang, this looks really cool. I only ever played the first Doom game. I've never played anything else. Definitely interested.
What first Doom game?
The first Doom, like the first, like
the arcade one.
Yeah, the arcade one.
Oh, dude! Oh my god, I love Doom, dude. It's so good. You need to play the one for the PS4 and the one Doom Eternal, the sequel to that. They're technically like remakes of the originals, 1 and 2. But fuck, dude, oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's like just fucking heavy metal music killing fucking demons. So good. I fucking love it. I was so excited for this one, dude.
Yeah, no, this looks fantastic, and this one is going to be for the PlayStation, and I think They asked like
it better fucking be.
I think they asked like the creators like, why didn't you make this one like an Xbox exclusive and all that? It's like, nah, let everyone have fun, you know. Like that was his response. That was cool.
Well, it's because it's Bethesda, but it's I think they're pronounced id or ID software, but they're owned by Bethesda, and Xbox owns Bethesda now. But oh, dude, I'm fucking so stoked for this game. They're fucking hard. I'll give you that. I'll tell you this right now. They're not hard, but they're not. Do you think Wolfenstein was hard?
Yeah, towards the end at least.
Towards the end, this one's like a little bit harder because it's like the same people that made it. Oh, but dude, I'm looking at the trailer right now, and like he has his little fucking fur coat on the back. You get a shield now, and a fucking what do they call it? A mallet, right?
Oh, I don't know what they're calling it. But you talking about like the big armor thing that he wears or something, or
not the armor thing, but it's like the ball of chain. Like it's like the the chain with the ball. I forgot what they're called. Yeah,
I think you're right, mallet or something like that.
Yeah, and the fucking his shield has spikes on it. You can like throw it like oh my god, dude, it's fucking awesome. And then the fucking dude, the thing that me and my brother were like talking about too, like our favorite part of it was the weapon where he puts a skull in it, and it's shredding the skull to like throw out the pieces. Oh, dude, I'm just like
that's badass.
Oh, it's so sexy, man. Just I'm telling you, dude, like I love Doom. And it's like there's nothing perfect. I think I have them. I'll let you just borrow them again. It's so good, man. Yeah. Shit. I got mad when it said 2025. I was like, no, I need it now.
For sure.
And you know when I saw that, I thought it was going to be DLC. Because it did DLC for the last game. So I was like, oh, it's just going to be DLC, but it's a fucking full game. And I'm like, yes. Oh my god.
Last game. Gears of War E-Day. This one... Me personally, I only ever played Gears of War 3 and didn't finish the story. I was like playing my cousin's Xbox, but we did play it online and everything. So I had a lot of fun with this game. So I'm kind of interested in this one.
Yeah. So because I know that a lot of people were hoping for Gears of War 6. And people are saying, like, oh, yeah, we're getting Gears of War 6. But in my head, I'm like, it's not 6 because it's a prequel because it's called E-Day. So Emergence Day. So then, because Gears of War 1 happens, and that's already happened before, because the main guy, he was in prison. He gets broken out of it and whatever. I only played the first one story-wise. And then me and my brother did end up beating it because we were playing. It was, I believe, the reason we were doing that was because our Xbox 360 was getting the Rings of Death. So then we have to beat it as fast as possible before it fucking died on us. We did beat it. I've always liked Gears, but since our Xbox fucked up, I never got to play 2 or 3. I did play 2 and 3, but I only played the multiplayer just because it was pretty fun. Yeah. But I never got to play the actual story. I've been wanting to go back to it. I'll probably just download them on the PC and just play them through there. But then, they announced 4 and then 5. I've always wanted to go back to those, but it just never did. It's too late. I've had the chances to do it, just never actually did it. And I regret it now. Because I was like, fuck, I really do want to play. I've been wanting to play Gears of War for some reason. Like, it's pretty much like I've been watching, like, if I see clips on Twitter or if I see something on TikTok or even on YouTube, like the shorts, and it's like video game related, where games that I know that I have access to and I want to play them, it's like, fuck, I need to play that right now and to beat it. That's how I started playing Resident Evil 7, because I saw someone was like, I just saw like on my feed on YouTube, the hardest Resident Evil bosses, and I'm like, hey, I have Resident Evil 7, I might as well fucking play it, and I did, and now it's like, I'm playing, what am I playing? Fuck, the Star Wars game, just because of the fucking show, and it's like, oh yeah, I might as well play it, and I'm so hooked into them, you know, like I'm really hooked into these games. But yeah, I'm excited for that for the Gears game, but I mean it's Xbox only, so
yeah,
and PC. So.
Yeah, this one
mm-hmm.
I probably won't try to play on PC. Just if maybe I can get an Xbox one day, I don't know, but we'll see.
I had one, but I sold it. I was like,
yeah.
I never used it. It was off for like 6 months, and I was like, I just might as well get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got rid of it, and fucking Hellblade came out like 2 weeks later. I was like, God, fucking damn it! I was fucking it was so bad. I told my brother, I was like, hey, can I borrow your Xbox? Fuck off. And I was like, oh man, okay.
Oh wow. Oh man. But yeah. Hold up. What am I doing? Here it is. Yeah, those were most of the ones that were announced. There was a whole lot more, but those are the ones that caught my attention.
Mm-hmm.
This is one actually that was announced like I think it was like yesterday, maybe it was today. Supernatural game, but
what?
Apparently this not the TV show Supernatural. Oh. Yeah, it's just called Supernatural. And this one apparently like it uses your microphone to play. And like you're trying to communicate with like the spirit in the house or something. So I don't know how that works exactly. I didn't look too much into it. It looked kind of scary, so I'm like, I don't want to like.
You're like
scared right now.
I actually just found the trailer. Let me look at it. I saw the bar moving with the microphone. So.
Yeah,
it looks fucking cool though.
Yeah.
I'll watch it later with the audio, but. I feel like this is something that I don't want to play by myself, and I'll try it by myself. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Like I'll try it by myself, of course, but it's like I feel like it's something to play with a group of people. That'd be pretty cool. Not a group, but like like for sure with Susan, that'd be pretty cool. Because we'll both be scared.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny to have you and your sister here too. Be fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck is that? Supernatural.
But yeah. Yeah, like I said, everything else just kind of didn't catch my attention. There was one I didn't put on the like list. I can't remember what it was called though. It's like Descendant or something like that. Or something Descendant. But it was just a cinematic trailer and I'm like, I don't really know what your game is. So I was just like, I'm not gonna put on the
oh
list.
my, you know what? There was this fucking game, RTS game. I forgot what it was called. But it's an RTS, right? So it's a real time strategy game. But the trailer starts off so fucking good. It's like animated, like it's anime, and it's like fucking mechs. And just like fucking, Gundams fighting each other, fucking the explosions in the background look fucking beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, it just cuts off, right? Cool. And then they're like, oh, here to talk more about this game. It's a developer of, so-and-so, take it away, guys. And then they start off with like, oh, well, yeah, so this game is like, and they start showing the actual in-game footage. Like, this is a RTS, a real-time strategy game. And everyone's like, oh, god damn it. Because it's like... Have you heard of like Warcraft? If anything, do you know what Warcraft is or Starcraft?
No.
So it's essentially just imagine like League of Legends. The gameplay of how that is. It's like the overview. Essentially, that's what it is.
Okay.
But like people were so misled because the trailer looked fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get you.
And it was. I was so fucking mad, dude. I was like, no. I was like, god damn it.
Yeah.
I hate those games.
Yeah. So basically, it's like you see this art style of like a Sea of Stars and everything. You're kind of like, oh man, it looks like this could be like a cool animation. But then you see it like as 8-bit or something. And you're kind of like, oh, I thought we were like kind of
no. So yeah. So essentially, imagine you see a trailer for Sea of Stars, right? And it's like, oh, like this is a brand new RPG that we're working on, right? And they show imagine they show the anime trailer for Sea of Stars, and you're like, oh shit, that looks pretty cool, and people are like, oh shit, it looks like an RPG, awesome. And then it gets to the gameplay, and it's like a Mario game.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the way I see it. Like probably like
Mhm.
the best way I can describe it. But I'm trying to look for the fucking thing. But it looks
Mhm.
because it looks so cool, dude. It just looks
Yeah.
so awesome. But then it's like what it is. It's like no, it's pretty much just like click, 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 click.
Mhm.
It just sucks ass, man. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed in that one.
I'm pretty sure that's why they did the whole not actual game footage on like every other trailer. It's like, hey, this isn't a game. Don't be too excited and all that. And then you kind of go, okay, hold on, let me lower my expectations here real quick. Oh man,
Is it Bad Oasis?
Hmm.
Bad Oasis. That's what it's called. Bad Oasis.
Was it?
Yeah, Bad Oasis.
Wait, bad or battle?
Battle.
Oh, okay.
This is trailer. Yeah, so you click on it, like it should be like an IGN one. And it's like anime, and it's like fucking mechs and all that, and it's like when they start talking about it, they show the gameplay, it's like, oh no, that's not what we wanted.
Should probably put game.
I can send you the link if you need it.
Yeah, probably. I can't find it. Weirdly.
Let me see. Chat. I just put on the chat.
Oh, Aces. I thought I said Oasis. Like,
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's not Oasis.
that's funny.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Oh, that looks really nice. The animation.
Yeah, dude, it looks so cool, and then it's like,
Wow. I've been seeing like a lot of like artwork on Instagram of like, oh, what if the MCU looked like a 90s anime and all that? And oh shit, I just took ourselves off from the video. My bad. Where are we at? Go to call. Alright, we're good. Not bad.
So that's the trailer that's how they started it off, and I'm gonna send you another link, and this is the actual gameplay of it, and it's like no, like I don't want that. And don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of people that like are fans of these type of games, but I'm like, fuck, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I get you now. Wow. No, yeah, that's
Like the animated trailer was so cool, dude. It was so dope. It looks so cool. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I don't really like these kinds of games. I mean, they were fun when I was little, and I can just play them for free online, and everything. But yeah, I'm not that into it.
Yeah, no.
It's a thing with like that one Pokemon game. I can't remember what it was called or something, but like, it's basically kind of looks like this. Only you see like a whole bunch of Pokemon battling together and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at the game, I mean, like the comics, like people are kind of excited about it.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
and like I said, it's like it's not my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a big community for those type of games.
For sure.
But like I said, it's like that trailer looks so fucking sick, and I wanted something like that, and I get this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking shit, but I'm talking shit. So.
Yeah. I can't seem to find the one that I was talking about. That it was just like this really cool cinematic trailer, but nothing of gameplay, and I just have no idea what the heck it's even about. Just.
Wait, which one?
The one that I brought up earlier that like had like a really cool, basically same thing as you. It's like I had a
really
cool cinematic trailer of it, but no
Mm-hmm.
gameplay of it. So I don't. Even from the trailer, though, I couldn't tell like what the heck is this game even about.
I mean, what did they show in the trailer? Do you remember?
It looked like a futuristic world. I know there was like a man and woman just kind of doing all these badass like fights and everything. But like, yeah, that's really all I remember.
It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love cinematic trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love them, but it's like I need to know what it is.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't show a gameplay trailer, it's like, oh, this is gonna be like an RPG, or this is gonna be an MMO. You know, like MMOs are always gonna have, not always, but more than likely are always gonna have cinematic trailers because they need to sell the story.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're playing the game, it's like it's like way different. But either way, you know, I love cinematic trailers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what else got announced because, like I said, I wasn't really like on it. I just saw on Twitter, and most of the stuff was already what's it called? Like the top themes were trending, you know. So I didn't really get to see everything. I know that the DLC for Elden Ring is coming out, so.
Yeah, and then yeah, I heard about that, and then also people were like rushing to beat the last boss, the last DLC.
Oh, one of the bosses, yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought that was really cool.
My brother was telling me that, like, you know, From Software, they were like saying, they were telling the players like, oh, you guys have like a limited time to beat this boss until the DLC comes out. And I guess it did like the numbers, and only like 30% of people that bought the game have beaten that boss. So they're like, "Oh shit!" But like, I don't know how it affects the game. You know, like I don't know if you have to beat that boss before going into the DLC or how that works. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because like that's all I kept hearing is like people are rushing to like beat this boss before the DLC comes out, and I'm like, is it because it's gonna disappear or something, or you can't move forward until you beat it? Or maybe they just don't want to deal with like two bosses at the same time or something like that.
That's what I was thinking too. Is like maybe it's like like a temporary boss that was there since the beginning of the game, but it's like an important boss for like the DLC that you need to beat before going into the DLC, and maybe they're removing it. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't played the game, so I'm not too sure what's going on with that story. You know, I just keep seeing first trailer for the Quiet Place game. Let me see what else is on there. I don't really see anything else.
Yeah, I can't find the one that I was talking about. Oh well.
Oh, Power World is getting DLC.
Power World. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I never played it or cared for it, but
you're just a hater.
But yeah, that was basically everything. Do you have anything else to
add? No. Other than that, just, you know, if we go live on Twitch, catch us there. I've been streaming every other day, so.
Nice.
Zombie in a Barrel, I believe is my name on Twitch. So, give me a follow, and that's it.
Yeah, you have time, apparently. Nice.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I don't stream until like maybe like 9 till like 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's like Pacific. So, yeah. It's like, it's not really much going on there.
Yeah. And like I mentioned, I'm still doing reactions to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. Still try to do regular podcasts as much as we can, but lately I haven't been going to the movies a lot. So it's been hard. Although with House of the Dragon back, we might be doing regular podcasts. Who knows?
Nice. I still need to finish the first one.
Dude, it's so good.
Well, I mean, Game of Thrones. So.
Oh, I mean, you can skip Game of Thrones and just go to House of the Dragon.
I can't do that.
It's a prequel. It's fine.
I need to know how it ends.
It's not a good ending. It's fine. And hopefully, dude, honestly, like my hope is that they're doing like a whole lot of more prequels. My hope is like they keep making those really, really good, and then they'll just remake Game of Thrones. So, because like the ending was really bad.
That's what I keep hearing about. And my brother and my cousin were like, it's not that bad. And I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'll just have to. I'll wait and see.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, have you seen Monarch, the Godzilla one? Have I asked you about that one already?
Monarch? Oh no, I haven't.
No? You haven't seen it? It's pretty good. It's not bad. I haven't finished it, but I think I saw like 4 episodes, and you're kind of finding out more who Monarch is and how they started. I thought there was gonna be like way more monsters involved, but it's more like of a, I guess, thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not detectives, but fuck, I just don't know how to word it. But yeah, It's not bad. It's not too bad.
Have you seen Godzilla -1?
I have not seen that yet.
It's on Netflix.
I know it's on Netflix.
It's so good.
Me and Susan were like, "Yes, we're gonna fucking watch this." Right? It came out June 1st.
Yeah.
So June 1st was my brother-in-law's and my nephew's birthday. Right? So then we went out to eat, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Tomorrow, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday. Be home. We'll watch the movie. We were both excited to watch the movie because we didn't get to see it. And we go out to dinner. We come back, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go back to my sister-in-law's, which is Susan's sister's, to her house for cake for both of them, to my brother-in-law and my nephew." Awesome, cool. And then, they get there first, and then I came home real quick to walk the dogs. I actually had to go get, like, not the cake, but, like, the ice cream. They wanted drinks, so I got that for them, too. And so we got there later than they did. And then we walked in, we're like, "Oh, hey, what's up, whatever." And we're just saying hi to everyone. That we had Zelda there. And, the TV's always on, right? So there's always something playing right there. And then we're just maybe like 20, 30 minutes in, I just look at the TV, I'm like, what the fuck? And I just see like, not to be like rude, right, or racist, but I just see like Asian people like on the TV. And I got fucking mad. And I look at them, is this Godzilla? Like, "Oh yeah, dude, it just came out today." I'm like, "How far are you guys in?" "Oh, it's like about halfway in." I was like, God damn it. So I saw parts. I saw it in parts I can't hear because it was very low. They just had it on for some reason because they're like, Susan's family's like a big old Godzilla family. And so, they're just watching it, and I'm just there like, I really wanted to sit down and watch this damn movie. And I was just like, God damn it. So I don't know when we'll get to see it. I'll see if we can watch it tomorrow, actually. So
nice. But no, yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah.
Is it Dune Part 2 good, or is it just good?
Ooh. It's kind of hard to compare, though, because like I like Dune 2 for very different reasons.
Oh, dude. I love that movie, man. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's yeah. I don't think I would compare those two. I don't know what can I compare it to, but yeah, it's worth the watch for sure.
No, definitely. Yeah, I still need to watch the other one too, the Godzilla Con one that just came out. Yeah, I never got to see that one.
-1 is better.
No, I mean I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. The other one is just like I don't watch Godzilla movies for like the story. Like I feel like -1 is a kind of more of a story because I feel like that's. Yeah, I feel like the Japanese versions are more kind of with the actual characters than Godzilla, but it's like dude, like Godzilla, Kong, all the other ones. I don't care about the humans.
Yeah.
Just give me fucking huge ass monsters beating the shit out of each other.
I get it,
but I mean that's the way I see it. So.
But yeah, Red Spotlight. There's just a Shield reaction. I haven't posted anything about Arkham Knight because I haven't, like I said, I haven't been playing it. So we'll see when it'll be up. And then Ala and I this week will be talking about this book, Monsters of Men. This is the third one in the Chaos Walking trilogy. So
that's the last book for the of Mice and Men book, right?
Monsters. No. That's a good one. But yeah, thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.